Previously on Chosen Ones, the group returns to the inn to recover from their night on the Wicklow Ocean. After falling asleep, Avayath encounters a strange creature in his dreams, surrounded by televisions. It asks him what he desires, and he declares that he wants to be a chosen one. Before Avayath wakes up, the creature appears to be surprised by another presence, but the Asmer doesn't see who he's talking to. The next day, he goes around town to ask about the purple veins on his neck, but is unable to find answers. He does, however, encounter the Asmer woman with the eye tattoo on her chest, finding out she is the judge of the city, with a spark that allows her to always get the truth. Avayath also discovers that it appears his wings now allow him to fly during their conversation. Shui goes out to buy new clothes, where he runs into Revere the shoemaker. They chat about forgiveness as they shop, giving the young swordslinger much to think about. Meanwhile, Brandy goes to the blacksmith to try and repair his sword, but is told that his best bet is to go to the Prime Capital. He runs into Flynn Larkspur on his way back to the inn, who is exchanging black sapphires for goods in the city. Brandy returns to his room, so him and Theo can spend some time together, before going back to the docks to get Fisk. When the group meets with the ghost child, he is unresponsive at first, but eventually agrees to testify at the trial after Shui shows him around his old town. The day of the trial finally comes, and they all go to court with Fisk in tow. It begins with the judge casting Zone of Truth, and Shui, Dashi, and Fisk all resist the spell, immediately incurring penalties from the court. After Marsh and Dashi are brought up to testify, it finally is Shui's turn. As the judge and priestess question him, a red butterfly flies out of his mouth, and he starts to speak in a voice not his own, admitting to the murder of Fisk Shellwood. The priestess steps forward, announcing that Shui is to be executed for heresy against the Twinkle of Twilight.
Just wanna be carefree lately, yeah. Just kicking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Counting like the four-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.
So we are going to start with you, Shui, going back quite a ways away to when you are about 8 or 9 years old on the edge of the Wicklow Ocean. There's a very bright full moon in the sky. It appears to be evening. And you turn to your right. You see Fisk sitting next to you on the dock, looking outward towards the water. You remember him asking you to come with him for a moment, despite it being so late at night, and Dashi was planning for you both to leave in the morning. But you came with him, because he and Marsh are your friends. Marsh and you usually play together in the city, and he's usually in charge of babysitting the two of you, essentially, as you go out. Still looks to be about 17 here. Yeah, and you are sitting on the dock with him currently.
So Shui's not going to sound any different from how he does in, like, present time, because I can't, like, you know.
Yeah.
But
I got you.
You know, his legs are, like, swinging over the dock, over the water, and he's just like, "So, Fisk, what you want to show me?"
I didn't actually want to show you anything, Shui. I wanted to talk to you about something.
Talk? Wait, I didn't mean to do it, I swear.
You didn't do anything wrong, I don't think.
He exhales like, "So you didn't find out, great."
He looks over at you with a raised eyebrow, gives kind of like a good-humored smile at that, and he's like, "I didn't find out anything. Whatever you and Marsh are up to is between you two."
He, just kind of looks at Fisk. Is he acting, like, weird at all? Like, just, like, not completely normal?
You can roll an insight check.
Oh, I will roll an insight check. 11.
He's hard to read.
Okay, I'm listening.
Tomorrow, you and Dashi are heading back to Moonfoam, right?
Yeah.
When you come back to the city again, me and Marsh aren't gonna be here anymore.
He looks like he was smiling, and then, like, when he said that, he was still smiling, and then he was like, "What?" And then he's like, "Wait, you're lying, right?" Like, Yeah, you're not leaving, are you?
I think we're going really far away.
But you're my friends. You
I just wanted to say goodbye before we did.
He like pouts. Like he sticks out his lip, kind of like quivering a little bit. Not like crying, just like, why are you leaving me too? Oh. But he's just like, fine, whatever, you can go.
It's not that I don't want to stay and be your friend, Shui.
Why do you two even have to leave?
Our parents did something they shouldn't have.
Crosses his arms and kind of like looks out over the water. Well, whatever it is, Master Dashi can help him.
He kind of tenses a little bit at that, and he's just like, no, we'll be okay. Maybe we'll see each other again. You know, I don't think it'll be forever where we're going.
He's still just kind of not very happy with this news. I had a great gift for you too.
Had a gift?
Forget it.
Why don't you hold on to it? You can give it to me later.
He's just kind of silent, but he's not protesting any further.
Yeah, he's quiet for a moment too, and he's looking out towards the water, and he's just like, Marcia, I think, really likes you. Don't tell her I said that.
Luscious? He's like, no, she doesn't.
She appreciates you a lot. Everyone had a hard time remembering her name when she changed it, but you got it pretty quick.
I'm great at remembering names, that's why.
Or maybe you just forgot the other one that fast.
He's like, no. ... Sweat.
You've always been kind of forgetful, Shui. Have you noticed that?
What do you... I don't forget anything, okay?
We have conversations all the time that you don't remember. This isn't the first time I told you I was leaving.
What?
Figured you'd forget.
You can roll an insight check. He's lying to
Go
me,
for it.
I know it. He's fucking lying to me. You know it. I got a 7.
Hard to read.
You're lying, see, I knew it.
He chuckles a bit at that, and he's like, no, I'm not. I've talked to you about this all week, and every time I bring it up, you don't seem like you remember.
Well, why would I forget?
I was trying to talk to you about that book I found. Remember? I've brought it up almost every day of the last week.
What book? What are you talking about?
That book of that creature, person, I guess, that looks a lot like you.
Got a little history.
Go for it.
4.
4? No, you don't remember.
I don't remember that.
The first time I showed it to you, you seemed really interested. You wanted me to do some digging, and so I did. And then I told you what I found, and you just kept brushing it off.
Show me again. Tell me again.
I don't have the book with me. It's back in the house.
Well, let's go get it. Shui says, standing up.
He glances up at you, and he's just still kind of looking at you, concerned, obviously, and he's just like, Shui, your parents are the only sword singers to be favored by Winona. You knew that, right?
Yeah. Of course I knew that.
Did you?
He, like, looks at his fingernails.
And you know, Winona is said to have killed that. And then suddenly your vision cuts out and cuts back, and you are standing on the dock alone.
He just kind of looks around. What was I doing out here? Does he remember, like...
You remember Fisk was here a second ago.
Where'd Fisk go? Fisk? Fisk?
You can roll a perception check.
I hate it here. Oh my god. Okay, 7. I rolled a 2.
7. Yeah, you're kind of looking out towards the ocean, and you see something very far off in the distance. Kind of looks like, it's hard for you to make out, maybe like the start of like some clouds or something rolling over in the distance. And as you're trying to focus in on that, your vision cuts again.
So he's like waving a hand in front of his eyes. And he's like, what's wrong with me? Fisk?
You are now standing outside the stables inside of Greenflower, kind of looking around in confusion, and it is pouring rain out. There's thunder, there's lightning, just a huge storm that seems to have come out of nowhere.
Master Dashi? Master Dashi!
You call out and you hear, I'm coming. And you see Dashi coming out from the stables holding a couple bags. One slinged over her shoulder, and she's looking at you, and she's just like, I have all your things. If the storm clears up, we should be able to get to Moonfall before morning. I'll call in a favor.
Have you seen Fisk?
She stops and hesitates for a moment and looks at you, and she's like, Chewie, you feeling better?
What? I feel fine. I was just talking to Fisk, and...
You had a fever all night. I'm not surprised. You must have had a strange dream. We're leaving.
A dream? How did I get outside then? Master Dashi, I wasn't dreaming.
She kind of very slowly comes up to you and like puts a hand to your forehead. Roll a perception check for me.
Ooh, this is good. I can't do basic math. 24.
24, there you go. As she comes up to like put her hand on your forehead, you notice she's not making eye contact with you. It doesn't look like she's looking at you, but almost like looking above you as she's speaking.
What's above him?
You don't see anything. And when she notices you look up, she immediately looks down back at you, and she's just like, just a fever. Yep, definitely. You're burning up.
Does he feel like sick or anything?
You feel okay. You don't feel different than normal.
He takes like a couple steps back. He's like, Master Dashi, I feel fine. Look. He's gonna try to do a flip.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna roll acrobatics. 27.
God damn, this fucking 8-year-old. You do a really good flip, and you see her kind of like hesitate to like step forward as a very loud crack of lightning goes off in the sky, and she's like, Shui, come on, we should head out.
He follows her.
And she's just kind of like grabbing your hand to start leading you into the stables towards one of the horses. And she's just like, come on, let's get you on one of these. She helps you kind of get up. The village chief told me before we left that we might have to head out early if he needed some help with a few things around the village tomorrow, so we should go now.
Hey, Master Dashi, did you know about Fisk and Marsh's parents?
No, what about their parents?
Fisk told me that their parents got into really big trouble, and... Wait, did Fisk and Marsh leave already?
Shui, it's just a part of your dream, whatever it was.
Well, what about that book?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fisk was saying, what was it? There was a book about a person who looked like me.
She hesitates for a very long moment, and then she reaches up and kind of puts a hand to your face and gives you a small smile. And she's just like, you're a good kid. You know that, Shui?
He kind of looks at her. And you're a great master.
Again, smiles very big at you. She's just like, let's just hope you stay that way.
Okay.
And your vision fades out.
Damn.
And your vision fades in to very unwelcome scenes.
Oh, I pretend I do not see it.
Excuse me, can we talk this out?
Let's roll initiative.
Can we talk now?
Yes, you can.
Cool. And that's why I think Shui's innocent. Oh, you're still gonna kill him? Ah, fuck.
Oh shit.
Fuck me. God. Fucking Brandy. I need to give him, like, the alert feed or some shit. He sucks at initiative.
Who's, like, ready to hurt Shui right now? Because
This bitch.
she's just doing her job, though.
Yeah, we should just let Shui die, you're right.
No, what I'm saying is, I think we
I
can
mean,
talk
yeah,
this out.
the goal right now is not to kill.
Yeah.
At least that's where Brandy's at right now. He's like, I don't want to kill these people, but also I'm not letting them fucking kill Shui.
So let me get the PCs in the order down first. So we had Theo at 24. Pretty sure that's probably going to tap it. Okay, so then Shui, then Avayath, then Brandy. All right, let's roll for these folks. God, okay. Okay.
Yeah?
God damn. Okay, sorry.
We're fucking dead,
Fucking
y'all.
shit.
We're dead, y'all.
Okay, one more. Hold on.
They're all going before us.
Literally, everybody's about to fucking murder us.
I am going to put this one in the order too.
Fisk?
Yeah, just so he does things.
He's gonna do a murder.
He's a ghost.
Before that, you kind of come to Shui, still kind of choking, coughing a bit from when that butterfly went back into your mouth. And you kind of notice out of the corner of your eye a very, very bright glow kind of start to envelop Dashi, who looks over at you just in complete and utter confusion as this white glow just completely envelops her, and she vanishes.
Master Dashi? Master Dashi?
Fucking cool. The one person I was like, at least we have Dashi on our side. Cool.
And in her place, you see a single white butterfly that quickly gets up into the air and flutters off.
Well, sweet.
Shui
Fuck yeah.
is panicking.
Fuck yeah. Oh, fuck shit yeah, dude. This is gonna be great.
He wants to follow the butterfly, but I don't think they will let him, will they?
It faded away as it flew.
Oh, god damn it.
Jesus fucking Christ. Cool. Cool, Cassie.
I'm
Cool.
sorry. They rolled
Cool.
really well.
Fucking radical. Bye, Shui.
This at least gives Theo a reason to go at.
This bitch is really about to be like, great. And fucking incinerate Shui. Gonna fucking cast Sunbeam on his ass and fucking turn him to dust.
Oh my god.
Fucking Christ.
You see the priestess kind of look towards you, Shui, and raises a finger and points at you. Does a 27 hit you?
Whatever, yes. I'm like, whatever you're gonna say, yes.
She's casting Guiding Bolt at you.
Oh.
12 radiant damage as she points a finger at you, and a beam of light kind of shoots out of her hand and goes directly at you, and you take that damage. And she looks in confusion to where Dashi was, because that kind of happened while she was raising her hand to attack, and looks back towards you and is like, "What did you do?"
What did you do? Where's Master Dashi?
You see the judge kind of get up and start walking around the grandstand and walking towards you after the priestess went. And she looks towards you, Shui, also approaching kind of quickly. And she is going to cast... No, okay, I'm not going to do that. I was like, she's going to cast... I was like, no, that's a bad idea. For this general area. She's going to cast Vicious Mockery at you.
Oh, shit. What's she gonna say? You look like a bitch. No, I'm kidding.
Your hair's whack.
Your hair is whack.
You fucking demon slayer looking motherfucker. Go say hi to Tanjiro, bitch.
Shut the fuck up.
Tanjiro.
So you need to make a wisdom save.
Well, I have advantage, but also I'm not smart. I'm not wise. I rolled a 7 and I rolled a 2. So 7 plus 1. 8.
Nope, that does not pass. So I'm just going to roll it in roll 20 because I don't have that many d4s.
Shui, on your turn, if you can do me a favor and take a step back, that'd be super fucking cool.
Oh, that was kind of garbage. So that's...
Good. Why would you say it like
no,
that?
I'm just...
Good.
I'm just rolling. Okay, but yeah. So you're going to take 7 psychic damage as she approaches you, and she whispers something that doesn't actually sound to be any language towards you as she's going towards you, but it just has a very searing pain in your head as she approaches you, and you see her kind of reaching behind her and pulling out like a very small dagger.
Before Rick and I say, Shui like grips his head with one hand and grabs like the beast blade with this other.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, that's what he does.
Why don't you roll a wisdom save for me really fast, though?
Oh, no, stop.
14.
As you grab the beast blade, you feel it start to open.
What?
Oh,
Open.
Uh-oh.
Shui, through the pain that he feels in his brain, kind of looks down to the beast blade. I was like, what?
I did it, guys.
He's just confusion right now.
Sucks that I'm only going to be able to use it once.
And Theo, it is your turn.
As things start to go down, he's like, excuse me, we don't know if this is actually true. I mean, he did resist. And he's gonna like kind of hop on the rail, yeah. But clearly he needs to stop this. He's so fucking scared because he's like, these are legal officials. But she is just about to kill Shui for literally, he thinks, no reason. So, it's so hard to say because it feels very illegal to do.
Oh, this whole shit's gonna be illegal unless you want to let Shui die, so fuck it.
I know.
Yeah, imagine Brandy just pulling Theo back and be like, what are you doing? He needs to be executed. Like, fucking... Let him do their job.
He's like, literally, he resisted the zone of truth. How are you just gonna believe him just like that? I don't know. How hurt did Shui get?
He got chunked a little bit, but he's at 59 hit points out of 78 hit points.
So, not bad. I guess he'll attack.
I mean, you can yell at them and tell them that.
I mean, he did.
No? Did they have any response, Cassie?
I would say the priestess kind of looks towards him and is just like, the things that he said right now definitely proved he was guilty.
You're gonna take somebody who resisted Zone of Truth by their fucking word in a court of law?
Not to mention he's clearly under some kind of spell.
She kind of cocks her head a little bit at you, and she's just like, I don't think you know your friend very well.
I don't know what the fuck to do.
Just shoot him!
But,
fucking kill him! Just ice him! Ice him!
We're gonna have to kill him sooner or later or run.
Dust him! I mean, you could just yank Shui. Yeah, you could just fucking yank him and pull him our way.
He'll do that. Yoink.
Move like half speed away from this all.
Also, just in case, he will ready an action. If someone goes to attack Shui again, he has his longbow up for retaliation.
Shui's like trying to figure out where Dashi went. And when Theo pulls like him back, he passes by Fisk. Fisk, I'm so sorry.
He looks away from you as he's like flickering in and out.
He's over here now. And he's like, Brandy, Theo, did you see where Master Dashi went?
Can't worry about that right now. Seems...
I think she's out of here. Don't worry about it. We got bigger priorities right now.
On Fisk's turn, he immediately just runs up to where Marsh is, who has been completely avoiding looking at him this entire time that he's been in here. And he just rushes up to her and kind of puts his hands down on the table. And he's just like, just don't...
And he phases through him.
Yeah, kind of a little bit.
And hits his face on the table.
He's looking to her and he's just like, Marsh, it's not his fault. What happened? Please. She's looking to him finally, and you can see like tears kind of welling up in her eyes as she's glancing between him and Shui, and the priestess and the judge, and is just like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And he's looking at her and is just like, just trust me, it's not his fault. And she will hold her turn, and it is Shui's turn.
What should I do? I have to find Master Dashi. What did you do to Master Dashi?
She's just kind of looking at you, kind of when you're moving, she's trailing her fingers towards you.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
raises an eyebrow at you, but does not comment.
I've killed before, I'll do it again.
Ooh.
3 of you get out of here. I'll hold them back. Get to Hestia as fast as you can.
You ain't gonna get all the fun today, Avayath. Come on now.
If you insist. But Shui needs to get out of here, at the very least.
Also, what do you mean about that murder part? No.
Don't worry about it.
Kind of under his breath, he's like, I have to find Master Dashi.
You will, just not right now.
He can try to get this far and try the door because it's closed, right?
It's closed, yep.
Tries the door,
It does appear to be locked.
jiggles the handle,
It's locked.
jiggles harder.
You can try and pick it or break it down if you want.
He's gonna try to break it down, obviously, but I'm just like, he's just like, it's not opening. Doors are supposed to open.
You will just hit the door, so you can roll your damage.
Oh,
Doors have HP.
he's not drawing the blade right now. He's not thinking right now, so he's just like, gonna hit it. 13 bludgeoning, I suppose.
Gotcha, yeah. That door is still kicking. The door is kicking hard.
Second attack time.
Okay.
Can I just roll damages?
Yeah. It's a non-moving fucking target. I'm not gonna make you try and hit the door. I don't think you could fail to hit it unless you nat 1, so...
So yeah, 4 plus 7 is 11.
11, so what is that altogether?
24.
24? Okay, door's still up.
Well,
She's just like, it's locked.
You'd have done quite a bit of damage. The door is not bloodied yet, though.
But yeah, that's gonna be his turn.
Yeah, it's a pretty sturdy door. I mean, it's a fucking house of law. They're not gonna put, I will say, as you are hitting it with the beast blade, it feels almost like static is going through the air.
Oh, interesting. He doesn't notice.
It is Avayath's turn.
yeah, I want Brandy to look to Avayath and be like, what's the plan, partner?
Stall them.
I gotcha.
Alright, Avayath lifts the sword into the air, a bright light comes out, and he uses his Channel Divinity Champion Challenge. Everyone has to make a wisdom save, and if they fail, then they can't step more than 30 feet away from him.
Did he really just go stand on top of that motherfucker?
Yeah, with the sword in the air.
Oh, that's such a good visual, though.
It is.
So the judge got 18.
Judge passes.
The priestess got a 20.
No.
Ooh, priestess passes.
And Marsh got an 8.
So the two we wanted to get this under succeeded. Cool.
Then he will try against the judge. He screams, "Halt!" at the judge, and the judge has to make a wisdom save again.
Okay.
Command, baby.
16.
16 is the DC.
No, fuck.
Oh, then she would pass.
Well, that's a waste of a turn.
He's trying so hard. I do like imagining him standing up and just barking orders at everyone. Stop! You stop! I'm distracting you! Stop!
Listen to me.
Seems to happen whenever I do these kinds of spells.
It is Brandy's turn then.
He's gonna hop over here, point his hand towards the priest. Mm-hmm. Not gonna cast anything yet, but he's gonna hold his action. And he's just gonna say, if you are gonna continue to do this, I'm gonna have to, yeet you out of here.
She is still kind of eyes locked on Shui as you say that and looks back to you and she's just like, there are bigger things at work here than what you are doing.
You think so?
There are bigger things than murdering someone in a courtroom. This isn't how the law is supposed to work.
She will not respond again on this turn.
You know what? I think you need a timeout. Plus, your gods ain't that cool anyway. I'm gonna cast Banishment on her. I'm not gonna hold my action. I'm gonna cast Banishment. She needs to make a Charisma saving throw.
Nat 1.
Get yeeted, bitch! She's gone. Without... She disappears.
Marsh looks over like, what? Like, another person's gone.
He looks over to the judge and he's like, I suggest you let us get out of here unless you want to get yeeted too.
She kind of just looks at you, clearly a bit nervous now that the priestess is gone.
I don't want to hurt you, but I will if it means saving Shui.
She's going to be mad when she comes back.
Well, she can stew in it then. That is the end of Brandy's turn.
You see her kind of look around at this room, looking towards Marsh and Fisk, who seem to still kind of be like concentrating on each other and then look back towards all of you. And you see her sigh a bit, and she's looking at her wrists where those chains had kind of been before, and then looks back up towards you all. And you see her kind of reach inside her dress and looks like she pulls something out and eats it.
What the fuck was it?
You can roll a check if you want to perceive it.
I'd love to. It's fucking snacking? The fuck is she doing? 15.
It looks like one of those black sapphires.
Ah, fuck. Great. Hey, what the fuck was that?
As she does so, she kind of leans over, and you see just very quickly, like almost like this blackness kind of come out from her chest as she does so.
Uh-oh. The music's changing. Uh-oh.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
there it is. Cool. This one. Uh-oh.
As you look towards her, and she turns into a creature, looks to be about 7 feet tall. These kind of wings unfurl from the back of her head, and her skin just turns completely like ebony black, and she looks up to you all, to a very familiar but oddly different figure in front of you.
Ah, fuck. That's not particularly, preferable.
And you see this creature go down on all fours and look towards you all and screams. And I need everyone in the room to make a wisdom saving throw.
I got a nat 20!
Ooh.
23. Fuck yeah, Brandy.
21.
Ooh.
Yes,
Y'all gonna
y'all.
take the good rolls. I'm gonna roll bad.
Shut up.
8.
There it is.
No, Theo.
Yeah, I think everyone except Theo for this passes. So as you are kind of looking around the room, Theo, everyone else, for this screen just seems to kind of distort your vision for a moment. Like you blink and everything almost goes black for a second, but then quickly comes back. Theo, you see on the walls just thousands of eyes open up all over these walls around you, and also just the room seems to suddenly be swarming with those butterflies that you saw Shui had, except they appear to be blue instead of red. And you are stunned your next turn.
That's not preferable.
Hey, are you alright? Hey.
He's just obviously stunned.
And you are going to take some damage. Everyone, you are going to take damage. Theo is the only one who's stunned. 21 for Theo, the rest of you half, so 11. Or 10.
Okay, I need to roll a concentration check. Cool. I can concentrate on banishment stuff.
She was like, what is that?
It's a fucking jabber.
This creature standing up looks towards you, Avayath, and is going to make an attempt to grab you. So I need you to make a strength.
Avayath, watch out.
Can I do athletics? That's what you normally do for grapple.
Yes, sorry, athletics for grapple.
17.
That matches. So you both kind of, she tries to grab you and you push her hands kind of out of the way, kind of maneuvering around as she's trying to grab you. And that beak opening up sideways in front of you is making like little tiny screeches at you. And that is the end of her turn.
They're doing that anime thing where they like collide hands together and neither is stronger than the other.
Yeah, I love it.
So
Theo's stunned.
Theo's stunned.
So on Theo's turn, he's just kind of, I would say, hyperventilating, hands on his head, and kind of looking frantically between the walls and just the air at where he sees the butterflies. And he's just like...
They are everywhere. It's to the point where it's hard for you to even see Brandy in front of you.
Oh God, yeah, I'm very, 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 very disturbed at the moment. He might go to his knees, because this is a lot to see. If I'm allowed to have him collapse to his knees.
Yeah, you can do that. I'll let you do that.
Yeah.
And this is not something you have to make a save for. It will just not activate again on your next turn. So it's just done at the end of your turn.
Okay.
And that is your turn. You see Fisk kind of looking around the room in a similar way as he's blinking, and he's blinking back and forth, and you see him open his mouth kind of to scream at what he's seeing around him before he just vanishes. And Marsh reaches out across the table to try and grab him as he just kind of vanishes into nothing. And she's looking around currently for him, trying to find him, clearly very distressed. It's just like, Fisk! And she spends her turn trying to find him, so it is Shui's turn.
You need to get out of here.
He like looks to Marsh.
She looks back to you and is looking around, and she's just like, how did you bring him here in the first place? Where did he go?
Just open the door, we can explain more later. That thing's dangerous.
As you say that, she seems to have been so focused on Fisk that she turns towards the creature in the room and seems to notice it for the first time and just screams.
Fucking hell.
And she will start to kind of like run away at that. Not her full movement, because she's kind of like distraught, but she'll get here. And it is Shui's turn.
I can't leave you guys here.
You ain't leaving us here.
We'll catch up with you later, Shui. You have to go. They're after you.
Yeah, get out of here. We'll catch up.
I was going to try to break down the door so Marsh could escape, or so that they can all get the hell out of there. 12 damage for door.
Door's still kicking.
13 damage for door.
You break it down.
It's open. She was like, it's open. We can go.
Go.
Are you going?
No, he's not going. He sees Theo like being ridiculous, so he's at least gonna try to grab Theo and pull him outside. So he was right here, so this is 5. I grab Theo. I leave.
Okay, Gonzo.
We can't let this thing get out there, right, Avayath? I think we both agree.
Right.
So Avayath, it is your turn.
I was thinking of just running away, but then I'm like, actually, Brandy has a point.
You don't want to let this go out into the streets?
I just don't feel like it. I
I'm
don't know,
scared
just-
that, like, if it eats people, it'll get stronger or some shit, and then we'll have a mega jabber on our hands again.
I will note the 2 guards that were outside of the church seem to have fallen unconscious.
Oh,
Of
interesting.
course they fucking did. God damn it.
I guess Avayath is just gonna go ham on this guy, on this jabber. He prepares a blinding smite. His sword glows so bright that it's practically blinding. 11 to hit. Oh, that's a bad roll.
No.
He swings again. 20 to hit.
Let me double check. Yes.
Alright, he will divine smite that with his strongest spell level. 23.
There we go.
There we
Fuck
go.
yeah, there we fucking go.
All right, that does not appear to do any extra, like when you hit the siren.
Interesting.
All right, and your physical damage?
6.
And then that fucking blinding smite.
And now it's time for the blinding smite ability. This one is an extra 3d8 radiant damage.
Fuck yes.
And it's got to make a constitution save.
Damn, another fucking 17. Holy shit. That's 46 fucking damage.
Damn, yeah,
In
good hit.
one turn. Fucking paladins,
Good
dude.
fucking hits. You do a big slap, like you break one hand free from the jabber as you were kind of wrestling with it to like grab your sword and just do a giant slash right across its like open beak and do all that damage to it with a bit of flair there with your radiant damage, even if it didn't do extra. And it screeches at you and its wings seem to unfurl.
It's got to do a con save to see if it gets blinded as well.
Gotcha. That is 10.
Yes!
It's blind until the spell ends?
So concentration 1 minute.
Yep.
Oh my
so
God, okay.
attacks against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack roll have disadvantage.
Fuck yes.
That's a strong ass spell.
Alrighty, and it is Brandy's turn then, unless Avayath has anything else.
No.
God, I wish all my spells weren't fucking concentration.
He will run towards the beast, summoning his blade in the process, and he's gonna make 2 attack rolls against this motherfucker. With advantage, because they're blind. Okay.
20 does hit.
21 hits.
20.
And then...
They both hit, yep.
Oh, no, that's the first roll, because I have advantage, because she's blind.
Oh, I got you.
And the second... And 17?
That does not hit.
17 doesn't hit. Oh, fuck.
Nope.
Fuck y'all. That's real bad, actually, though. Ooh, that's not great.
Okay, she is going to take... Oh, fuck me. 5 slashing damage.
Gotcha.
That really wasn't worth it. Ah, fuck.
Cool. Well, trying to think. Does Brandy want to rage right now? He's probably gonna get the shit swatted out of him in a second.
I don't know, this thing is blind.
Yeah, it's blind. So, no, he won't. Not right now.
You kind of see it at the start of its turn, kind of like opening and closing its beak rapidly, seeming to be like huffing a bit before letting out another very loud screech, and I need both of you to make wisdom saves.
Yay! I'm within 10 feet of Avayath now, so I get the benefits.
Yep, you get +4.
Fuck yeah, dude.
15. Ugh.
Uh-oh. 19.
Is 15 altogether for you, Avayath?
Yep.
You're going to take the full damage of this.
Awesome.
So 26, half of that for Brandy.
Oof.
Psychic damage.
Oof.
As you look around Avayath, you see the same thing that Theo saw. All of these butterflies kind of swarming the area, eyes opening up all over, all these multicolored eyes opening up on the walls around you. And you also see in the corner, very far off, just for a split second, it looks like, a very tall figure standing in the corner that vanishes.
Avayath looks confused. What is going on? What is this?
Why don't you roll a perception check for me real fast?
Okey-doke.
By the way, banishment ended. Brandy's concentration dropped. He rolled too low.
Ooh, I got you.
But she doesn't get her turn until next round. So cool.
16 for perception.
16, okay. That figure, as you were looking at it for a moment, you did catch, it's hard for you to tell in the moment, but because the version of it you saw before was colored, you were able to see, it looked very similar to one of the statues you saw in the Hall of Infamy.
Avayath is confused. He's not easily scared, but he's very confused.
Appeared to have looked similar to the blue one with the plague mask.
Yeah, I figured.
And since, Brandy, your spell dropped, you see the priestess suddenly pop back into view, just kind of like, as she comes back and looks around and seems confused at why people have vanished at this point, and looks over and sees this jabber kind of in the room, and you see her just kind of eyes go wide for a moment and then kind of curse for a moment under her breath, and she's just like, I'm gone for 1 second, Elnina.
Oh, so you know about this, huh?
It is. Technically, Theo's turn.
So Shui kind of sat Theo right outside the courtroom because Theo was, panicking. And so Shui kind of has like his hand on Theo's back and is just like, Theo, are you okay? Theo.
Where's everyone?
They're still inside. What happened?
I don't know. Didn't you see all the butterflies in the eyes?
He's shaking his head no. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Why don't you roll a history check for me, Theo?
9.
9. There was something vaguely familiar about that experience that you can't quite put your finger on.
Don't like that. They're still in there?
That jabber. I don't know. We should let it leave the courthouse. What if it hurts people?
Yeah, you're right. He'll go back to the entrance at least.
Okay.
Probably here. So, it's still blinded?
Yes.
As he's still like panting, coming down from his panicking, he's going to try to hit it. 18.
That does not hit.
Oh shit.
Fuck this thing's AC.
21.
There you go.
Is he a sneak attack?
We are both within 5 feet of it, so. And you had advantage on the rolls, so yeah.
Right, okay.
And it's below hit point max.
Oh yeah,
Sure
you're
is.
right.
No, it's not. No, I was kidding. No.
I was about to be like, Cassie.
No.
The fuck do you mean?
I'm kidding.
Brandy was about to be like, Avayath, we gotta go.
No, I'm kidding.
Grab my arm.
It's
We're
actually,
out.
it's AC and its health has increased. No, I was kidding. No.
The more you hit it, the stronger it gets. So 20 altogether.
Yeah, 20.
Gotcha.
As he shoots this thing, he still looks terrified, and he's also like, I'll say like the first shot missed because he was still like kind of looking around at the walls, seeing if the eyes are still there.
Yeah.
And then after he does land his second shot, his hands and arms are like shakily holding to his longbow and stuff, and he's still looking around. He'll cast Hunter's Mark as a bonus action at level 3.
Forgot to roll for Marsh, so let me do that real fast. Oh, goodbye. And Marsh failed. So you see Marsh kind of looking around too on her turn, screaming again. Seems like she's like trying to block her face like you do if there's like something flying around the air at you. Something like you may have just experienced, Theo. So.
Nice.
And it is Shui's turn.
Shui sees Marsh tripping hard, so he is going to try to retrieve her.
Okay.
I grab her. Marsh, come on, we have to get you out of here.
There's all these eyes around. What the fuck?
Eyes? He looks at Thea.
Theo he shoots his glance over to the two of them when he hears her say that. He feels relieved in his mind that he wasn't just losing his mind. Just get her out of here. We can figure that out later.
Right. On my next turn.
Were you using your full movement though?
He did use his full movement.
But if you didn't use your action, you can dash.
Oh. Okay. Right.
Change my mind. I'll do it right now.
He'll grab her and dash out.
And just like hyperventilating and panicking next to you, essentially. As she still seems to be looking around at the world, and she's like, "Oh, they're on the buildings." And Avayath, it is your turn. Yeah, you can't really do anything, but it's your turn technically.
Oh yeah. Okay. He just says, "Be gone, eyes," and just starts swinging in random directions, trying to swing at these eyes.
And the room is filled with butterflies.
He's only worried about killing the eyes.
He's like, "Be gone, eyes! Butterflies, don't get in the way! No!"
Yeah.
Where'd you all come from? There must be a nest. No, okay. Like a beehive. Okay, anyway. It's Brandy's turn.
Yeah, Brandy's gonna grab his sword with 2 hands, look down at it, and be like, God, I wish you weren't fucking broken. And he's going to enter a Blood Rage as a bonus action. So gains resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, all that shit. Strength check, blah, 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 blah. You know raging. Mm-hmm. You know what it is. And as he does so, gonna make 2 attacks with advantage because it's still blind. Fucking, thank God. Fuck me, dude!
Ooh.
Fucking double 10s? Are you serious? Are you fucking serious?
Triple 10s. 24 hits.
Thank you. Fucking God. Oh my God. That's horse shit. Thank you. Fucking 17 damage, and then I'm going to use my ability Arcane Tactics to basically do a Divine Smite by spending a spell slot. Which is the only spell slot I have left. So it's going to do, because it's a 5th level spell slot, it's going to do 68 fucking radiant damage, I guess. Because I don't want to risk this thing also being resistant or, like, immune to necrotic damage or whatever the fuck. 32 extra radiant damage on top of it.
Gotcha.
Swings specifically for the neck.
Not bloodied yet.
Yeah, I figured. Okay. I would also note when he goes into his rage, he gets bigger and more beastly looking. And yep, that's all I can do on this turn.
It does seem to react very harshly to that, to the attempts to go towards its neck, and looks towards you and opens its beak again and does like a tiny screech, even though it can't see you.
I growl back. I can't believe I fucking rolled 3 10s in a row. That's horse shit.
That is the end of your turn then?
Sure is.
All right, we are back to the top with the priestess kind of looking towards the jabber, clearly a bit like annoyed at this. Theo, you see, she takes for a moment out like those handcuffs that she had taken off of the judge before and looks at them and then kind of curses again under her breath and starts to move towards the door. 20, and then she's going to look towards you, Theo. Kind of seems to realize you probably aren't going to just let her pass. So she's going to look to you and is going to cast harm. So I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
7.
This is gonna hurt very bad.
Yeah, it is. Give me 1 sec here.
So excited for Theo to die.
You are going to take 54 necrotic damage.
Oh my.
That's a lot of damage.
Fucking God.
So the thing is...
Well,
How the fuck?
Damn.
And then she is going to continue forward outside.
For a podcast... I'm dying now!
As Theo goes down, she continues moving past him, does not seem to attack him again. So she moves 1 forward then. Does not exit.
As Theo collapses, slowly and dramatically collapsing on the ground.
Yeah. The judge turns back to the both of you, still blind, so kind of trying to look around, not sure who exactly to go after. She's going to kind of swipe in your general direction, Brandy, so she will have disadvantage. And that is a 13 with disadvantage.
miss.
So makes a couple little swipies, seems to be unable to hit you, is going to instead kind of go down on all fours. Let me see. She got it back the last couple times. No, she did not regain her thing this time. So that is all she does for her turn. And it is now Theo's turn. So make a death save, Theo.
Great, let's see. Whew.
So that is 1 success.
Yeah.
And it's Marsha's turn, but she is outside. She is not inside the building anymore, so we will just skip her, because she will probably not come back in after fucking all that. There's a lot of trauma in that building.
Sure is.
Shui, it's your turn.
I think you probably heard.
Probably like a yelp from Theo.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like a, oh!
Yeah, and so he's gonna kind of, wherever he was out there, he's gonna run back to like the entryway, and he's like, Theo. And he looks in, sees Theo right here, sees her right there, and he's like, "What you do to Theo?"
There you are.
Looks between Theo. Looks between Priestess. I'm gonna attack Priestess.
Go for it.
Use your beast blade.
Use it. Oh my god.
Right. Fucking do it.
No.
Zen, I'll kill you.
Now is not the time. It's not.
Yes, it is.
It's a pretty good time.
It's a pretty great
Why
time.
are you not using it then?
This is the only chance you're gonna get in this whole fucking campaign.
I do want to use it though.
Exactly. God.
I just don't like to give you guys what you want. Okay.
You motherfucker.
No, he is going to draw the beast blade.
When you unsheath it, there is just a very loud sound of like crackling thunder that all of you hear from outside of this building as it goes off.
Brandy looks over, sees Theo, doesn't even focus on anything else anymore.
Get away from Theo! He will attack her.
Go for it.
19.
That does hit.
Cool. Let's do some damages. 13 lightning damage
There you go.
as he swings at the priestess. I said, get away! And then he's going to use the second part of it, which is really cool. So that's an extra 10 lightning damage.
An extra 10. Yeah.
Damn.
You want to explain that? What that was?
Yeah, okay, so mechanically, Shui's Beast Blade, when unsheathed, deals 4d4 plus his strength in lightning damage, and it has an additional feature where once per short or long rest, he can add lightning damage equal to his level on a hit.
Ooh. Damn. Pretty fucking
So you just
good.
did, what was it? 23 in one hit?
Yes.
And that's the first time she's been hit. So you do that and gets pretty much, you see her hair just frizz up as you hit her with this attack. And a little bit of blood kind of dripping down underneath her mask, down her face at that as she kind of curses and looks up at you, grits her teeth. Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit her again.
Oh, I got a nat 20! Did you get a nat 20?
I did get a nat 20.
Oh, fuck her up, dude.
Oh.
Oh, fucking kill her.
I wish that was the first roll. But okay. No, the first one was like a test. He didn't really know what he was doing. I rolled a 12. I did not double that, so that would be 24.
Damn.
Plus 3.
So how much altogether?
27.
27? Gotcha, yeah. Let me double check. She is bloodied. So you do that additional hit on her, and you just see her like cough up blood essentially at that. Little streaks of like yellow actually kind of in her blood you see as she coughs it up that kind of seem to spark. Anything else on your turn?
I don't think Shui has fully realized that he actually drew the Beast Blade and is like actually using it. So I think he'll just kind of stand there like in a kind of fighting pose, just staring at her and glaring, willing her to go away.
It is Avayath's turn then.
Avayath notices he gets out of his weird eye illusion issue, and he panics as soon as he sees Theo on the ground, and he's like, Brandy, you go heal Theo. I can't heal him from here.
I'm gonna kill her.
Okay, well,
Oh, I'm gonna kill her.
Theo needs to be healed first. I'll take care of the jabber.
Go heal him. You see him like shoot a look over his shoulder at you right now. It is like he is staring death into your fucking eyes.
I literally can't reach him. He's put in a dilemma.
Do you have any healing potions? I know Theo does.
Theo does.
It is a bonus action to administer a healing potion.
That's not the problem. This is as far as I can walk.
You can dash.
If-
Well, yeah, you can
Dash.
dash as an action, yeah.
But
As
then what
if
would
you-
I? How would? Oh, I can heal as a
Your
bonus.
Because a
bonus action would be the healing potion.
All right, he dashes over. He uses his dash action to move 5 feet.
You can use the rest of it to move back afterwards.
Oh, he also provokes an opportunity attack.
Yeah, you will.
It's at disadvantage. She still can't see, but
That'll be
you're a fucking paladin. You have a 300 AC.
24.
Jesus fucking Christ. Never mind.
24 hits him.
Okay. So you are going to take...
With disadvantage?
Yes, with disadvantage. The other one was a 25. You are going to take 14 slashing damage as she lashes out as you're moving past with her claws and screeches.
Yeah, Avayath winces. He grabs into Theo's pocket awkwardly, and shoves it into Theo's mouth.
Wait, who rolls it?
You would, I would say.
Yep.
He's still on the ground, but better than nothing.
Theo probably sputters as he wakes up, just like as he's in pain.
Anything else on your turn, Avayath?
You can always move back for the rest of your dash.
You can, yeah. You can move away again. Oh, you'll get another opportunity attack. You entered her zone.
She can't cast a spell on you unless she has Warcaster, so it might not hurt.
He'll take that opportunity attack.
Okay, she's gonna try and hit you then. That's a 12, so probably not.
Bounces right off his armor.
You see her pull out a fucking trident from somewhere.
Avayath is like, I'll deal with you later. I don't know why you're attacking me.
All right, and we are to Brandy.
You see like this fucking just black energy just like pulsing off of him as he's just slowly walking forward, just repeating, "I'm gonna kill you. Oh, I'm gonna kill you." As he moves up to her, and he's going to make 2 attacks against her.
Go for it.
Natural 20, because of course it is.
Oh my god!
Let's see what the other one is. And a fucking 27, because of course.
It was God's plan.
Yeah, sucked with the wrong trans man today.
The magic man's like, sure, do it. I don't care. Like, fuck her up.
First one, so that'll be 15 slashing on the first.
Gotcha.
Because that's it doubled. And then an additional 10 slashing on the second.
She is still up, barely.
And then... do I have anything else? God, I wish I didn't use my fucking arcane thing on the jabber. I'm checking because he so desperately wants to kill this thing immediately. This person. This thing in his mind. He's literally like, this is just a thing to kill now. No, that's the end of his turn. He seems to be getting bigger by the second. Like, turning more bestial by the second as he's just ready to murder her.
Yeah, he's getting wider.
As Theo's like on the ground right there.
Yeah.
He's becoming more of a square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's now a rectangle.
Can you warp him to feel
that would
be? Can you?
I don't think I can.
Shut up.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
I'm not actually gonna keep it like that, but
I would say with the first attack, he swung at her so hard from behind that she got turned around to see him. Like just this looming, hulking beast behind her. And then fucking just cut her down again. And doesn't look like he's ready to stop at any time. He looks like he's literally about to just like basically pounce on her and just tear her to shreds with his bare hands.
with those 2 hits, she definitely, I would say, kind of goes down onto one knee, just...
I hope you prayed real hard to your god, because you're about to meet him.
We are on to her turn then, and she looking between everyone here, trying to determine who is the greater threat.
I was gonna say Brandy, but Shui did just draw a beast blade, so
Yeah, they both kind of
she's in
fucked
a
her
bad
up.
position.
Obviously, Theo's not a problem. He's right there, but he's
Theo's
weak
playing
as
dead,
shit.
like, don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me.
You both tag teamed her, so that's why I'm trying to be like, what would she do now? Okay, she vanishes. Disappears. You both have disadvantage to try and hit her right now. She is moving away.
Will do. The second he sees her fucking vanish, he just swings immediately. 24 and 15.
15 does not hit her.
Fuck.
I don't think Shui's gonna swing. Girl's gone, so he's probably just kind of looking around.
You hear the door next to you open, Shui.
What the hell? Okay, swing.
Yeah, now swing at that bitch.
Okay. That was 15. Never mind.
Yeah, no, that didn't hit. The door you hear closes behind Whoever just seemed to appear moved through it.
Well, damn. Shui's looking around, and he realizes that he's drawn the beast blade. And he's just kind of stunned right now.
Is it Theo's turn or is it the judge's turn?
It's the judge's turn. You see her head kind of swivel towards that person vanishing as she goes down on all fours. Let me check.
She's still blind.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
She screams again. I need everyone to make a wisdom save.
21. Brandy's not fucking around.
18. Woo.
11.
15.
Uh-uh.
Oh, wait. Even if I pass, I'm still gonna die again.
It's my turn to see the eyes.
Theo and Brandy are going to take half. But ignore that 22. I'm sorry, hold on. Let's redo that.
Reroll that, please.
There we go.
Fucking Christ.
Half of 15 is
7.
perfect amount. Theo was like about to get up, and then he just holds his head and falls back down to the ground unconscious.
Brandy, you took the damage. You don't see anything. Avayath and Shui both see those eyes open up on the walls, the butterflies swarming everywhere. Avayath, as you are looking forward, you're seeing a figure where Shui is standing, kind of flickering in and out of view, that appears to be about a foot taller than him.
Avayath just swings the sword randomly, hoping to hit the jabber.
Yeah, it's like the butterflies kind of keep going in front of him, and when they do, he appears to be like flickering in and out between a different form that you can't make out with these butterflies. But just this very strong, like almost like electrical energy seems to be coming off of him. She's gonna try and grapple you again.
25. Avayath is strong.
27. You are grappled.
Oh my god. The fucking ground breaks as they do this grapple contest again.
He's like
Honestly,
really
great.
like, oh, the butterflies. Like,
That's Theo. Time to roll another death save. Ooh, same
That's
roll.
another success. Same
Yeah.
roll, same 17.
oh, and an additional layer to that, Shui, when this happens to you, you're looking around the room and you see your friends, but you see multiple of them kind of scattered across the room.
What the fuck? Oh my god, remember how, like, I think last session, Shui was talking about seeing a bunch of Theos?
Yeah.
Some of them appear to be kind of like stronger in your vision than others. Others appear to be fading in and out, and you seem to see kind of different fights taking place. In certain points around the room, you see Avayath fighting the priestess. In certain points, you see Brandy falling down instead of Theo, or Avayath falling down, or you kind of falling down in front of you. Or you see Marsh fighting against you instead, or Fisk is still in the boat. It's just all these different things around you in this room.
Shui is discombobulated. He's literally just like, what the heck? He doesn't say fuck, so, you know. What the heck?
What the frickety frack? Marsh is still outside of the building, so it is your turn and you are stunned.
Can't do anything.
Avayath, you are stunned. Brandy, hello.
How many potions did Theo buy?
Just the one.
Are you fucking serious? God damn it. Okay. Fuck, man. Shit sucks.
What would Brandy do?
Is he too angry or is he too concerned?
You can always roll for it if you can't decide.
No, he's too concerned. Because he knew that Avayath could heal Theo, so...
A medicine check can bring him to 0, I think.
I mean, that's what he's gonna do. But that's gonna take his action, which is what I'm dreading. Yeah, he's gonna do it anyway. That's what he would do. He moves over to Theo to stabilize him, which he has to roll a medicine check.
If he succeeds, yes.
If he succeeds. He's kind of dumb right now, in murder mode. But here, let's fucking see. That's barely enough. Fucking 13 will stabilize him.
Theo is stabilized.
So that means Theo doesn't have to make any more death saving throws. Brandy's gonna kick the fucking door down and look and see if he can see that woman anywhere.
You do not.
God. Okay. I am going to roll something. I'm gonna roll a d20. Below a 10, he goes after her. Still above a 10, he stays here to help fight the jabber. He's gonna go after her.
Okay, bye.
Here I was picturing him dramatically holding Theo as he's still knocked out.
And then drops him.
I mean, honestly, yeah, he's going to drag Theo, like, pick Theo up over his shoulder and, like, move him out of the room as he's still looking for her, so he can move half his speed still.
Drags Theo out, and you are out. And whose turn are we at now?
It's hers. If she casts a spell, she fucking becomes visible.
No, she does not.
Great, greater invisibility. Fucking cool.
I will, for a second, switch us to that map, though.
Oh, good.
So yeah, you kind of run out into the square. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Cool. 13.
13? It does not pass.
Figured.
As she casts Toll the Dead.
Okay.
27 necrotic damage.
Nope. It's going to be half damage for me because I'm resistant to necrotic. And she's going to take it all back because I'm going to use my spark.
You see her appear.
Fuck yeah, I do.
Found you.
She collapses.
No, he's not done.
Uh-oh.
That's not over for
Kinda
him.
glad Theo's knocked out for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marsh is outside the building right now. Seems to be kind of like gathering her breath as she's like leaning up against it. Back in we go. All right. So we are back at the judge. You are the only one in the room, I think, Avayath, except for Shui's still in the room. So let me roll something real fast. Okay, yep. I need everyone to make a wisdom save.
Not me, I'm gone.
Yeah, right? Everyone in the room.
Cool. Thank God.
Ooh, thanks. I was like, oh, I'm already knocked
That's
out.
literally why I dragged Theo out. I'm like, he'll fucking die if I don't.
11.
Oh God, y'all.
23.
Avayath, you're gonna take half damage. Shui, you're gonna take full damage, and you're gonna be stunned again.
I keep seeing eyes.
19. Again, you are just incredibly distracted by this just array of people in front of you, and you don't even realize that Brandy and Theo and everyone has left, because to you, they still look like they're somewhat in the room.
Oh, yeah.
You see one of the more, like, substantial versions, like one of the more kind of, like, solid figures kind of move past you with Theo and go out the door, but there's a couple that also kind of look like that, are still in the room, so you don't realize that, like, the real ones have left.
Discombobulated part 2, like, still.
Discombobulate.
But she is grabbing you. She did grapple you, Avayath, so I think that means she has advantage, doesn't she?
Only if he's restrained. If he's grappled, it only means his speed. Their speeds are 0.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can drag me where you want.
Yeah, I should probably do that. Now that you've
Thanks,
suggested
Avayath.
Bang!
No problem.
I mean, not Avayath. Jay. Avayath's like, now that you have me grappled, you could start moving me towards the door.
And that's all that she can move while holding you. And that is the end of her turn. So it is Theo's turn. You want to roll for me?
He doesn't
he doesn't have to.
I
You're
stabilized
stabilized. Marsh, outside of the room, is just kind of looking towards you. Brandy is just like, what's happening?
I'm gonna kill her.
What?
She needs to go.
She's down.
But she ain't out.
Kind of looks between you and the priestess, and it's just like, she's already down.
She's hurt too many folks that I care about.
Just kind of looks at you very clearly, like, just a little fucked up after this whole thing in general. Kind of backs away.
I suggest you run.
It is Shui's turn.
I can't do anything.
Oh yeah, you are, yep.
Stunned.
Avayath.
Alright, Avayath is just like, I guess this is one-on-one then. Let's do this. But he starts by doing lay of hands on himself. He'll use all of his points to heal himself by 50 HP.
Nice. Yeah, I was looking at your health and I was like, you're getting you've been bloodied for a while there. Like,
Yeah. And that's his whole turn, because all my bonus actions are concentration spells, but I want it to be blind.
he's like, I guess it's just you and me. And that's his turn.
Yeah.
Buffs up. And we are back to Brandy.
Here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20.
You know, I wish I could stop him, but, I can't. I can't.
You're not here right now, yep.
I physically can't.
I'm gonna roll a thing.
And Theo physically can't either.
I think I'll roll my own wisdom saving throw. Because I feel like that's fitting. I'll do that.
I will say the door is open, so Shui, you can still see. Your turn is over, so those butterflies are gone.
You definitely see Brandy with a fucking sword right above this woman.
And as you see him go closer, you see kind of like the brands on his body are flickering.
Flickering?
Yes. Like starting to glow, but like not all the way.
Brandy? Brandy, wait!
Roll a wisdom save. He goes to stab her and just drives the sword into the fucking ground and just screams. Just fucking furious. And he's gonna pick her up by the scruff of her neck. And even though she's unconscious, just be like,
You're damn lucky that I'm a better person than this now.
and he throws her to the ground, and he's gonna go use his action to go back towards. He's gonna drag her with him, actually.
Okay.
You're gonna go dash, so he can move there for the rest of his movement, and then plus dash, so another 5, 10, 15. Yeah, I want him to toss rope to her. Just toss it to him and be like,
Tie her up. I'm not done with her.
Marsh just kind of grabs at that rope when you throw it. She just looks just like terrified.
Do it.
he like stares, like just fucking furiously glares at her.
And Shui, you would see that those brands die down after he put his sword in the ground instead.
Oh, character development.
He still has the sword by his, like, he picked it back up, but yeah, he fucking very much wanted to murder this woman so badly.
I'm so
But
glad he
does
did it, though.
Yeah.
And we are back to the top of the order, so we're going to make a death save for this priestess. That's one death.
Good.
She might die by her damn self.
No,
I mean, I
fucking die
wouldn't
then.
feel bad if she died on her own.
I mean, I would not give a fuck.
Back inside we go. Let me roll a thing. Okay, dang, she gets that back like almost every fucking time. But she did not this time. So she opens her mouth to scream, but it sounds kind of like hoarse. Like she's used that so many times that her throat seems to like closed up a little bit, and just see her kind of like cough a little bit at that. And actually, I'm gonna roll something.
Can I do a little flavor thing? Like Avayath just reaches out his hands and like shuts the mouth forcefully. He's like, no, you don't.
I love that.
Oh, that's so good. All right, and you see kind of like that black gunk that is covering her, that kind of like spread out from her chest. You see it kind of for a moment, just kind of just go completely white, just bright, just extremely bright in front of you. And through you grabbing her beak to keep it closed, you just hear like an extreme cry come through it, even though it's closed, just of pain as she just glows bright white for a moment. And she actually is going to take some damage from that. Just seems like almost like when you were grabbing her beak that she has just turned like almost like on fire as you were grabbing her, and this white light just radiates out from her, and that is enough to bloody her, actually.
Oh my god, she hasn't been bloody this whole fucking time.
You haven't hit her in a while.
Oh my god.
And she cannot do anything else on her turn because of that. So it is Theo's turn, who is stabilized still, and we will move on to Marsh, who from getting that rope from Brandy, just very shakily and quickly runs up to the priestess and will make an attempt to tie her up.
I'm still like holding her, so would that assist her in like making sure that she's like still and everything?
The woman is unconscious.
Yeah, I'll let her have advantage, I guess. What would you say that is, like sleight of hand to probably tie?
Sleight of hand, yeah, probably.
19, so pretty well tied up, and just kind of looks to you and again just like lets go immediately and backs away.
Thanks. If you could stabilize her, that'd be great too. I don't as much as I want her dead. I don't think she deserves it just yet.
Just very slow nod at you. Does not make any move to approach again for this turn. And we are to Shui.
And if you run, I'll find you.
He's gonna use Healing Word, yeah. I will do a 4th level spell. So that's 16.
16, oh yeah.
Finally, some help.
Finally,
So-
some good fucking health.
So Theo upon waking up again, he's not actually going to sit up mechanically, but I imagine in my brain he sits up and holds his head in pain, probably gonna cry a little bit because it hurts so much. But he's like, oh, what's going on?
We're not out of the woods yet.
Okay.
Take it easy, partner.
He holds his head.
I'm gonna attack Jabber.
Go for it.
As you hit, I got a 19.
Are you moving up to it to hit, or?
Oh, sorry. Wow. Yeah. Yes, I am. 5, 10, 15, 20, and 19 to hit.
Yes, that hits. That matches.
Oh.
19's AC. Fucking Christ.
I guess a 16 lightning damage on first hit. And then for second attack, 25 to hit.
Yes.
And then for damage, 13
Gotcha.
lightning damage. So he is cutting at it. He doesn't really want to kill it per se. I think his slashes are more like he's trying to get the gunk off of the judge.
Okay.
If that makes sense. He does that, and that's his turn.
When you are cutting it and slashing it into that gunk, it almost looks like when you make contact with it, it glows. Like it gets that really vibrant white again for a moment that Avayath saw.
Oh, interesting. Don't know what that's about. That's his turn. I'll back you up, Yaya.
All right, Avayath.
Thanks, Shui. Devi's just gonna try to stab into its beak then, because you noticed holding the beak seemed to work before. So let's see what beak stabs accomplish. 25 to hit for the first hit, 21 for the second hit.
So both of those hit.
Sweet! Physical damage for the first one, and then he will Divine Smite that shit. So it's 10 plus 16, 26 damage for the first attack.
Gotcha.
Physical damage, radiant damage. Oh, bad rolls.
Not great on that. So 6 and 9. No, sorry.
Nice!
15, gotcha. So similar to when Shui was hitting it just a second ago, as you kind of slash into its beak, there is almost like a radiant, not radiant, but like a very strong white light that seems to come when you hit it.
Avayath is like, we've almost got it, Shui. Keep going.
Got it.
We are back to Brandy.
Okay. He's gonna help Theo to his feet.
Gotcha.
Nice. Theo is helped, and he seems like he's holding, like, himself in pain.
Like, picks up Theo from the ground, hugs him close, and is like, he leaves his rage, I'll say. He, like, ends his rage and is like, don't go scaring me like that, partner. And from the doorway, because he can still see the jabber, he'll just fire off 2 Eldritch Blasts. 1d20 plus... What's my motherfucking modifier? It's a 9, and I have advantage on these because it's still fucking blind.
I do like that, metaphorically, how it's been blind this whole time.
Justice is blind.
Yeah, it's very good. 25 on the first hit. Brandy's very done with this fight, and 24 on the second hit.
Gotcha.
26 force damage.
How do you want to kill this thing?
I hold my hand out, and I'm just like, you've been judged. And fire off 2 Eldritch Blasts. And I want the force damage to just blow all the black ooze like off of her body, if possible.
Okay, yeah.
And just like splatter against the wall. Like them, the blast fire between Shui and Avayath, like right between their heads.
Can the splatter look like wings?
Oh, I'd love
that's
that.
good. Yeah, I like that too. Yeah, you see that form, and you see her kind of standing underneath where the like gunk had been a moment before, and looks like she's just kind of like grabbing at her chest, just looks incredibly pale and just like coughing roughly, and it's just like, I need that back. And she collapses forward, unconscious.
You damn fool.
And as she does so, she kind of crumbles as she hits the ground.
What do you mean crumbles?
Like she turns to dust and just
what the fuck?
blows out, and as she does, it kind of sparkles and turns into that white light and just vanishes.
Cassie, what?
That's what happens to jabbers.
Yeah. Whenever jabbers die, or whenever jabbers don't have the black ooze, it turns them to dust.
Also, Avayath is being grappled by the Japper, so he falls down and breaks the boat underneath him.
Well, we're not giving that back.
Thank you to our patrons, Vessel, Mr. Bakudan, Z, JinxyFries, Jessica Long, and the Magic Man. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to leave a like and comment down below. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next time, fellow Sparks.
I wanna taste your content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste